If Google and YouTube are your main research tools, then you may be aware of a raging war over the existence of Noah and the flood. I have my own opinion, but my opinion is not important. There are much greater truth claims at stake. Let's boil them down to 4. First, mankind is wicked beyond belief. Second, God is so holy that he has the right to destroy mankind. Third, God, indeed, destroyed all of mankind less 8 individuals. We will look at this particular claim. Fourth, instead of destroying mankind for the second time, God did something else. Look at these people. Bill Nye, wicked. Ken Ham, wicked. Woody Allen, wicked. Stephen Colbert, wicked. R.C. Sproul, wicked. Stephen Hawking, wicked. Richard Dawkins, wicked. Tom Hanks, wicked. Christopher Hitchens, wicked. Chris Pratt, wicked. Sam Harris, wicked. Carrie Underwood, wicked. Daniel Dennett, wicked. Faith Hill, wicked. Peter Atkins, wicked. Tyler Perry, wicked. Dan Barker, wicked. P.Z. Myers, wicked. Alice Cooper, wicked. About half of these would agree with this assessment. That is to say, half of them would agree with the first truth claim. Now, let's say that those who would agree with the first truth claim regarding their wickedness also would agree with the second truth claim. That is to say, God has the right to destroy mankind because of man's wickedness. The third truth claim is the kicker. Genesis 7:19 and 20. And the waters prevailed so mightily on the earth that all the high mountains under the whole heaven were covered. The waters prevailed above the mountains, covering them 15 cubits deep. ESV. Assuming that a cubit is about 18 inches, the highest mountains were submerged by about 22.5 feet of water. That tells us 2 things immediately. First, the flood would have been understood to be a global catastrophe had they known that the world is a ball. And second, it was not written to us. We might want the flood account to have been written by a newspaper journalist from our era. The journalist would have filled in our gaps of knowledge. Was it based on an actual flood? Did the original hearers of the flood story assume that they were hearing the unvarnished truth, or did they expect something more? So, who are the dum-dums now? We are. Here are 2 crucial questions. The first is this: did Jesus believe that Noah built an ark that floated on the waters from a global flood? The second question is this: why does it matter? After all, the story is similar to other stories. Wouldn't it be better to call it another fable and be done with it? Well, no. Here is the situation with all Christians. Something happened to all of us, or for us, or whatever preposition you want. Many Christians have stories to tell. Many of us have other stories that we keep to ourselves, or we should keep to ourselves, to keep from being thought of as nut jobs. Apart from these stories, every Christian that I know can tell you about feeling clean inside, in a way that was never true before conversion. There must be a God, and Jesus must be that God. If that feeling is only a trick of the imagination, it would be too much to bear. What did Jesus say? Here is what we have. Luke chapter 17 verses 26 and 7. Just as it was in the days of Noah, so will it be in the days of the Son of Man. They were eating and drinking and marrying and being given in marriage, until the day when Noah entered the ark, and the flood came and destroyed them all. ESV. I so wish that I knew what Jesus was thinking. Here is what I mean. I can tell you about Robin Hood. He lived in the 12th and 13th centuries. I can also tell you that he was a legendary figure who might have been based on a real person. All I have to say is, Robin Hood, and you know that I am not talking about history. Is that the way people thought about Noah? Maybe the ancient Jews would laugh us to scorn, because we would even consider that Noah was a real person. If that is true, then things like the Ark Encounter in Kentucky are damaging the credibility of the gospel. Visit the Ark Encounter in Kentucky. Visit a monument to man's ignorance, guaranteed to devastate the faith of children when they realize that they were fed a pack of lies. The Ark Encounter actively drives people away from God.